Yeah. Ay. We go from humble to flexing. You DM, I'm texting. She hit me right back. I'm on the move, I'm not stressing. The king to these peasants, you know that's a fact. Y'all hate the press, y'all elect them. A press for 11, I gave him a stack. I use these words as my weapon. The demon, the session, we killing the pack. We go from humble to flexing. You DM, I'm texting. She hit me right back. I'm on the move, I'm not stressing. The king to these peasants, you know that's a fact. Y'all hate the press, y'all elect them. A press for 11, I gave him a stack. I use these words as my weapon. The demon, the session, we killing the pack. We slaying witches and demons, making a list like I'm Steven. This ain't the Garden of Eden. Playing this game, it's not even. I come with soldiers and legions. That is my name that you speaking. All of y'all live for the weekend. I don't know what you believe in. Y'all got the diamonds and I got the rubies. She rocking the two-piece and look like a snack. Stay out of trouble, but I got a new scheme. I'm sipping on wine while they sipping on that. I done told y'all if I see it, I cop it. You see what we rocking, we dripping all black. You being off, you seen this deposit. We brought a few bags and there's more in the back. I got riches storing up in heaven. I'm a big gorilla, I got ape aggression. Young and jaded like an adolescent. I'm slightly faded like an evanescent. Brand new villa up on the East Coast. You better come through because we stay progressing. If you roll with us, you better unpack before God teaches you an eternal lesson. Roll with me, you're gonna learn something. Roll with me, you're gonna earn some. We in the forest like we Fern Gully. If it's feeling off, I discern some. Clean hearts, but we stay muddy. Too smart, but we stay study. Staying face, cause we too ugly. All these jokers think they too funny. We go from humble to flexing. You DM, I'm texting. She hit me right back. I'm on the move, I'm not stressing. The king to these peasants, you know that's a fact. Y'all hate the press, y'all elect them. A press for 11, I gave him a stack. I use these words as my weapon. The demon, the session, we killing the pack. We go from humble to flexing. You DM, I'm texting. She hit me right back. I'm on the move, I'm not stressing. The king to these peasants, you know that's a fact. Y'all hate the press, y'all elect them. A press for 11, I gave him a stack. I use these words as my weapon. The demon, the session, we killing the pack. Check, check, 1, 2, ayy, check, check. I don't know if I can rap this shit. Yeah, ayy, yeah. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's poppin'. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I took the phone that they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stopped checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. I see you looking, I see you watching. Wasn't too long ago, we was just talking. I'm sorry you hate me now.
Local civil rights attorney, she's Democrat, right?
Say the pronouns, actually. Thank you. Stevie, Senator Sanders. Polling and turnout data indicate that men of all racial demographics are turning away from the Democratic Party. But of course...
I'm a king, yeah, that's the thing. Happens a lot. Fatherless kids, yeah, we come by the lot. Changing shit whether you like it or not. He would come like it or not. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I took the phone that they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your eyes. They all stopped checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. Fuck the whole industry, music and media. Started my own shit, I don't think they feeling me. I just don't get it, so fuck it. I'm done with all this luck shit. Y'all think y'all scaring me, so I address it. But now all your niggas is running. All of your mouths is just running. No talent, but your shit is funded. Now all y'all think y'all real funny. Clown flexing with that fake money. Can't buy shit without real shit, so you rent shit cause you real dummy. Just invest in mine like a broker. New money coming soon. Yo, last post got like 50,000, but you can't fill the fucking room. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I took the phone that they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stopped checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. she ain't the one. She ain't the one. No, she ain't the one. She ain't the one. But who she with? Nah, she ain't the one. No, she ain't the one. Nah, she ain't the one. Yeah, we fucking up bands, make it again. Don't understand, don't comprehend, do not pretend. When will it end? It just began. We toured the land, told her to come. Who is she with? We on the run. She brought a friend, hop in the back. Is she the one? Shit, nah, she ain't the one. My day ones know I post up, so just come through. If you say nothing, you glow up, she can come too. Can't say nothing when he choked us, so just cut him loose. We stay calm when we froze up, that's what diamonds do. You fucking around, but you mess with the king. You thought you had me, but it was a fling. We in Jamaica, we doing our thing. All of the things, and we buying some rings. But you ain't got one, and we flying jets. Yeah, you a hater, but you not a threat. Right mind, I don't need a ghost. Fly high, we don't need a host. We buying islands on the East Coast. My bread, I don't need toast. Got Wi-Fi on the speedboat. Couple dimes in the safe though. My guys, yeah, we do the most. I buy all these new stocks. A mile high in that blue fox. My time, we don't need clocks, no. We fuck around getting fancy as shit. Just bought a pound, I ain't trying to quit. Don't come around unless you taking a hit. Brought a new sound and it's all about to shift. Got a few girls and they all in good health. Teaching to build up the family wealth. You acting mad and you going to fit. This how we live cause we fancy as shit. You just want a cloud, I understand now. You want a ready nigga, take your hand now. Don't got time for this, I need a couple bands now. You feeling lonely, go get you a couple friends now. Yeah, we fucking up bands, make it again. Don't understand, don't comprehend, do not pretend. When will it end? It just began, we toured the land. Told her to come, who is she with? We on the run, she brought a friend. Hop in the bag, is she the one? Shit, nah, she ain't the one. Check, 1, 2, ayy, check. I don't know if I can rap this shit. Yeah, ayy, yeah. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's poppin'. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just phone that they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. I see you looking, I see you watching. Wasn't too long ago, we was just talking. I'm sorry you hate me now, and I don't mean that I'm sorry for me. I'm just sorry for you, cause you won't get to see what a hot king can do when he's given the chance to become what he knew he could. Now my shit's popping, oh, and I'm shocking. I'm just from Buffalo, I shouldn't make it. Was right by my auntie, but that woman hated me. Good at pretending for everyone faking it. Now I'm awake and I see why they made the choice to kick me out just as soon as I made the choice. Now I'm a king, yeah, that's the thing. Happens a lot. Fatherless kids, yeah, we come by the lot. Changing shit whether you like it or not. He would come like it or not. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just phone that they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. Fuck the whole industry, music and media. Started my own shit, I don't think they feeling me. I just don't get it, so fuck it. I'm done with all this luck shit. Y'all think y'all scaring me, so I address it. But now all your niggas is running. All of your mouths is just running. No talent, but your shit is funded. Now all y'all think y'all real funny. Clown flexing with that fake money. Can't buy shit without real shit, so you rent shit cause you real dummy. Just invest in mine like a broker. New money coming soon. Your last post got like 50,000, but you can't fill the fucking room. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just phone that they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. make this money, it comes out on tap. Trying to stay private, but I got them groupies. On me in private, but don't get all choosy. Bust out the bubble and in with the new me. FTLOG on the top of the blue jeans. Y'all got the diamonds and I got the rubies. I got the rubies, I got the rubies. She call me Captain, but I got no cap. I make this money, it comes out on tap. Trying to stay humble, but I get real moody. Try not to stumble, but she a real cutie. Bust out the bubble and in with the newbie. FTLOG on the top of the blue jeans. Y'all got the diamonds and I got the rubies. I got the rubies, I got the rubies.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Swole Norma.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 3261 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is sponsored by Everest and K2, flexing on all you bees.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right, fam, welcome to the show. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. We're live on Rumble and YouTube at The Daily Swole. And, of course, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Leave us a 5-star review if you enjoy the show. It helps tremendously. And we are here to help you make sick gains on this Thursday, April the 10th. Absolutely fan-freaking-tabulous. Thanks for being here, Beaches. Let's jump into that tip. Again, we got some awesome things going on over at papaswolio.com. We got 20% off the entire site. We got the brand new My Swole Pony over there. We got a lot of new releases this past Monday, so check out the brand new merch. I'm rocking the Curl Bears right now. We got My Swole Pony. We got Jack Sparrow. We have Depth Vader. We got Back to the Fucking Gym. We got all the merch you need. Go and check out all of our stuff, all of our wares over there at papaswolio.com. My Swole Pony is a go-to design. Can't wait to get mine in. Go and check it out over there. Now let's get into that tip. Are you ready, bitches? Are you ready? Where is it?
Babe, just an inch, just an inch.
It's cold outside.
Cold outside.
I love that. I was like, it's not cold outside. Like, where is it? Where is it? Where's my video? Where's my video? All right, the button must have not gotten reset. All right, just the tip. I promise, just the tip. I promise it will only hurt a lot. First one's from Matthew. Let's get into one of these Swole Fam accountability posts. Matthew says, I'm going to flip it back to you. I was asking, what's the pillar you're struggling with most? And instead of always worrying about the struggle, I'll tell you about the pillar I've been crushing lately. Well, we're not always worrying about the struggle, but you got to work on the things that are lacking. That's how you get better. Matthew's crushing mindfulness. I've been killing the yoga and meditation. Bonus points for reconnecting with faith in God while supplementing mindfulness through prayer. It's truly amazing when you find yourself in alignment with your authentic self and discover amazing things all around us in life. All the other pillars fall into line from there, so maybe there might be struggles here and there, but they get dealt with, not as a failure, but as feedback to learn and be better. Without the right perspective, I'd have likely let those struggles consume me. Instead, I see it as a flex. Stay swole. Well said. Glad to hear that you're doing well, Matthew. Good stuff. Absolutely. It's always feedback. It's always feedback, and you only fail and you only lose if you quit. Don't quit. Keep moving forward. Keep learning. Keep developing. Joe says, I am still not mentally ready to attack fresh organ meats. I was considering purchasing one of the supplements, either Ancestral Health or Heart and Soil, that contain desiccated beef organs. My question is, should I start with beef liver only, beef organs, or are they useless? Thanks, fam. I actually answered this in Swole text because it popped up, but this is the best place in the app to ask the question. They're not useless. Fresh is always better, but if you start with a desiccated supplement, start with beef liver. You know, beef organs is good, but you're getting a little bit of a bunch of different things. You might not notice as much of a difference, or you may. So it's your preference, but beef liver is a great way to start. So if you want to see how beef liver treats you, just get the beef liver one and start there. But fresh is always the goal. Fresh is always going to be better, in my opinion. I like to eat it raw and all that stuff, but you don't have to do it the same way I do it. But the supplements are an option. The supplements are an option, Joe, so I would start there. By the way, hashtag Swole season for a chance to win today's Swole card.
Fuck yeah!
How do you all, watching live, how do you all get your organ meats? How do you get your organ meats in? How do you do it? What's your preference? Let's get into a couple of email responses. We got these over at makeemailswoleagain.com. You can go there and sign up for the email list. Did you give up on your resolutions? So again, I always say it when we talk about resolutions, it's April. No one's talking about resolutions. Who is saying Happy New Year right now? Okay? Who's saying Happy New Year? No one. Who is really thinking about their resolutions? Now, maybe there's a few people that actually made a change and they kept it, but it's still April. It's still new. You can still not keep that resolution. In other words, you can make a resolution whenever, just make those changes. It doesn't matter if it's January 1st or 5th or 12th or April 10th, just start. So anyway, I like bringing up resolutions in April because it reminds people, oh yeah, we don't think about resolutions. No one's talking about that anymore. Exactly. So don't attach your change, don't attach your improvement in habits to a certain date. It's not ideal. Jay Malik says, you might want to segregate your email list, Papa. This one isn't for me. Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm consistently in the gym 3 times a week and training on the field 3 times a week. I support you and your message, but don't include me in, quote, BS emails, Jeff. Don't be a pussy, Jeff.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, so Jeff is perfect. Jeff, yeah, I'm going to segregate my email list because I know that you're going to the gym 3 times a week. Well, I go to the gym, how about 4 times a week? How about 5 times a week? I will continue to include you, Jeff, just so you know. I appreciate the humor. But yeah, keep after it because I guarantee when you're slacking, you're going to get one of my emails and it's going to put you right back on the right track. So let's keep an eye on Jeff. Now you put yourself in the spotlight, Jeff. Now you're going to have to step up your game. All right, Mike says, Papa Swolio, I didn't make any bullshit resolutions. I walked into 2025 with a clear head. I learned that New Year's resolutions are empty. With the guidance coming from you and the fam, this year so far, I have achieved a level of consistency with my training that I never had before. I'm at the gym every day by 7:15 with a training plan. It has helped my strength and body composition. It hasn't translated into less weight as I still struggle with diet, but I know it's a process. Thanks for the good training advice. I GTTFG daily, Mike. Good stuff. It is a process. Translate into less weight. Well, you want less fat. So if you're strength training, good. Depending on your programming split and what you're eating, you shouldn't really be struggling with diet. You know, diet is your fuel. What are you consuming? What are you exposing your body to? If you want results, you need to expose your body to the best ingredients and the best foods and the best environment possible. So do better, Mike. You can do better. And if you're not seeing fat loss, then it's something going on with your nutrition, like you said. So Don't say you struggle with diet. You don't struggle with diet. You just don't have habits. You're not setting proper habits. So that's what you should be focusing on. And you'll see a lot more progress, Mike. I promise you. Let us know if you have questions. All right, one from Steven. What New Year resolutions, Papa? What kind of disciple of yours would I be and to make a resolution to begin with? Look at these answers. Savage. I like it. I listened to you all along. I said, fuck that nonsense and just kept doing what I have been doing. Lost 74 plus pounds and keep going. It's all thanks to your zero bullshit approach. Thank you for everything. That's fantastic. I do love the responses. What was it? Steven and, what was the first one? Jeff. Jeff and Steven are like, what the fuck, man? Jeff and Steven are like, what the fuck? Why are you sending me this email? So, no, I can't segment. By the way, the algorithm, aka email filtering, doesn't know when you're going to the fucking gym. So I appreciate the assumption that my email list is automatically segregated by people that are, or segmented by people who are going to the fucking gym already. So I'll get my crystal ball back out. So anyway, thank you for everyone. Appreciate you. But Steven and Jeff are spicy. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I said, fuck that shit. What are you talking about, bro? Why are you sending me this email? I do appreciate the attitude. Yeah, you're crushing it. If you're crushing it, you're crushing it. But yeah, go back to the fucking gym. I could always send this to you again tomorrow and it still applies. It's awesome. All right, let's get into some questions. Knowledge cock time. Hashtag ask Papa Swolio. Let's load up the shit talk. Let's get some questions. All right. So drop your question in the comments. Hashtag ask Papa Swolio. Bruno Ferreira. Let's see. First question.
What's in the box?
Nice. That was pretty good.
I give it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
Jeff's going to be blasted with emails. Now I'm going to send Jeff 2 emails. I'm going to send him specifically targeted emails. Be like, hey, you went to the gym 3 times a week and you worked in the field training 3 times a week. But guess what? There's 7 days in a week, bro. What are you doing on day 7, bro? What are you doing, bro? All right, top 3 exercises to train back today. Top 3. Well, there are no top 3 anything. But 3 that I would focus on is some kind of lat in the frontal plane, so a wide pull down. Do some sort of lat-focused row where your elbow's tucked in, and then do an upper back row or some sort of Kelso shrug. So do a T-bar row, something chest-supported for your upper back, and get yourself some lat work. It could just be 2 exercises. So you could do spinal erectors, you could do a hip hinge or something like that for your back, but you could also do that on leg day and do that for your hamstrings and for your glutes. You'll get your spinal erectors there also. So for back, yeah, you want to hit all aspects of your back. Get yourself a little frontal plane pull, like a wide grip pull up, a wide pull down, or a lat row in the sagittal plane. So like an elbows tucked in, lat biased row, and then an upper back, something for your traps and your upper back with your elbows flared. So that's really, overall, that's really all you need. And you don't have to do them all on the same day either. If you have a back day, well, your programming, in my opinion, needs a little bit of tweaking. Who is Litos? Papa Swolio. Is it okay if my goal is to lose fat, is it okay if my goal is to lose fat, to not train muscles, but only do cardio? Is it okay? No. No, it's not okay. Not if you're asking me. If your goal is to lose fat, then you need to be building muscle. You want to only do cardio and not train your muscles. Yikes, bro. Yikes. Yikes. Not good for your health, dude. Lift some weights. It doesn't have to be your top priority. It doesn't have to be the number 1 goal, but build some muscle, dude. Trust me. You don't want to be a skinny dude. Okay. Con Guven, 2334. Bro, can you recommend a natural pre-workout except protein powder? Well, protein powder isn't a pre-workout. A pre-workout is just what you take before you work out. It could be anything. It could be some orange juice and some raw honey. It could be a cup of coffee. So I wouldn't say there's any, I mean, that's a natural pre-workout if you just honey or coffee or something of that sort. But anything you take before your workout is pre-workout. So you got to figure out what works best for you. So there's a lot of ingredients in all these pre-workouts, stimulants, caffeine. You can get these ingredients yourself, and you can add magnesium and electrolytes, and you can, add sodium and salt and whatever to your own concoction. But I recommend people make their own pre-workout rather than buy something with a lot of artificial sweeteners and stimulants and stuff that you just don't need. And a lot of people are using pre-workout as a crutch because they're exhausted. They're not getting quality sleep. So you really don't need it for energy. You shouldn't be focusing on pre-workout for energy. But you could just have some coffee or something. You don't want to do that later in the day, so that would only be earlier. Grifo Andres base. Honey with a little salt is good too. That's fire. Got a little phlegm there. Oh, that was good. That felt good. Yeah, you could put beta alanine and citrulline and creatine, all that stuff. You just mix it yourself. What's the proper way to take protein and amino acids? What's the proper way? In your mouth. In your mouth.
Matt Damon.
I guess you could put it in your butt, but it's not going to work out too well. The proper way to take protein and amino acids. Well, I don't take any amino acid supplement, but in your mouth. Grass-fed whey protein. Unflavored. Mix it. Drink it. Eat steak. Eggs. There you go. Kind of a vague question, right? Andrea Cernuto. What's your workout split? Lately, I've been doing an upper-lower. I did full body for a little bit, upper-lower / full body. I go back and forth. So lately, it's been last week or two, it's been upper-lower. So upper-lower is a great split to start with. You can play with full body. You can experiment. But that's a great across the board split, training every body part twice a week. Solid. Mini Sao Paulo. Papa Swole, how can I increase strength without breaking my back trying to lift heavy? Well, if you're lifting weights, you shouldn't be breaking your back. You increase strength by adding weight and reps progressively over time as you adapt to them. You're not going to break your back lifting heavy if you've adapted properly to lifting heavy. If you put 300 pounds on a bar and you've never lifted before, you are going to not even lift it, but if you tried, you'd hurt yourself. So you need to lift weights appropriately with proper form and progressively overload. You're not going to break your back if you're strong to handle the weight. Weird questions. How do I not break my back? By getting strong enough to lift the weights that you're lifting. All right. We're off to a interesting start with these questions. I'm your fan. Mexican in the U.S. Army in a deployment. Send some gains. Rock on. What do I think about using? I have no. At 17? No, you don't need that shit at 17. Shouldn't be injecting stuff into yourself at 17. You don't need peptides and anabolics and stuff like that when you're 17. Too early for that shit. Build some good habits, go to the gym, lift heavy weights, get sleep, focus on developing yourself as a young man. You don't need that crap. People are starting this garbage way too young. Like, what do I think of MK677 at 17 years old? Dude, go to the gym and put some muscle on. Build some muscle first. Don't be a fool. Most kids aren't getting any sleep and they eat like shit because you're either living at home and you're not buying quality food or eating what your parents make or whatever it is. But college, you're too young for that stuff. Let's see. Tiff, Papa, my niece who's in her 20s and slender has been trying to build muscle. Her issue is she's not eating enough. Okay. She eats 2 or 3 meals a day. Is there any tips to help her appetite increase? No, just eat the food. Eat the food. There's nothing fancy about it. Her appetite is not going to, you're trying to eat You're trying to eat sufficient protein. Have her focus on protein. You're going to have to eat smaller meals and eat more frequently, and you're going to feel full if you're trying to eat in a slight surplus. If you're trying to build muscle and eat around a maintenance or a slight surplus, by the way, you don't have to be 1,000 calories over, but you're going to feel full, and you're trying to eat more often to try to get enough protein. So have her focus on the protein. I don't know what kind of food she's eating, but make sure she's eating high quality foods and stuff that's based off the elimination diet. She could try that and get rid of all the inflammatory foods. But smaller meals more often, steak, eggs, raw dairy, fish, chicken. Focus on the proteins and fill in the gaps with fats and carbs, but focus on the proteins. Number one, proteins. Fat's going to go with protein. And then, yeah, she eats 2 or 3 meals a day. Like, you know, don't forget, if you're eating enough food, you're going to be full. But it depends on what kind of food you're eating. Because a lot of people are eating nutrient void foods that are yeah, Jarella says, quote, take protein. It's not a drug, it's a food. Eat it. Yeah, well, people think of everything as a supplement now. So going to the gym and eating is not enough. Okay, I see a lot of people that are on social media. They're taking this powder. They're taking this protein. What do I need to take? Because I'm lifting weights. So what should I scoop into? What powders do I need? Or what injections do I need? You're lifting weights. Eat food. Eat food. This is why all these questions, and there's nothing wrong with the questions, but this is why people don't get results, is because how do I eat more food? By eating more food. You're not going to feel hungry if you're used to only eating 1,500 calories a day. You're going to feel more full if you're eating 2,000. Your stomach stretches. You're not used to sitting down and eating that much on a plate. Just increase it over time. And if you're lifting heavy weights and your body is demanding nutrition, you will be hungry more often. You're going to get more hungry. It's really important to understand too. Like, you will get hungrier. And I don't know how long she's been training for, but it doesn't happen overnight too. So make sure you're lifting heavy. And if you're trying to build muscle, this is another thing. With, especially with women. Women don't lift heavy enough. They don't push themselves hard enough or close enough to failure. They lift to mild discomfort and they do high reps and light weight. So lift heavy to build muscle. Push yourself within a rep of failure. Push, train hard, adjust the volume accordingly. Make sure you're training body parts as frequently as possible with that intensity, at least twice a week for body parts. Get on a quality split, proper nutrition, proper sleep. You got to do that for a long time. And it's really repetitive, over and over and over and over and over again. A pound more, 2 pounds more. Creatine's fantastic. She could be taking creatine. Most people should be taking creatine, and probably more, 10, 15 grams a day. You can take more creatine. You don't have to just take 5 grams. Experiment with a little bit more. Split it up over 2 or 3 doses. Try increasing your creatine intake. All these things are important. Creatine's fantastic. I've had like 10 grams or so already today. Most people can lift heavier than they think. They just don't go heavy. And it really depends on the movement, because if you're doing free weights, there's a higher risk if you're going closer to failure. So that's why machines are great. That's why Smith machines are great. And, plate loaded and weight stack machines, these things are great because you can lift heavy, even if you're by yourself, close to and including failure, and be safe. If you're using free weights, then you need a spotter and there's more complications. So it depends on how you're lifting too. Papa Swole, on that topic, is there any way that fasting could help me reset my gut? I've been dealing with a lot of bloating even while eating real food. Yeah, maybe. You could try it. I'm not personally, I don't do that anymore, but chances are you're still eating things that are causing you indigestion. There's a lot of reasons why you might get bloating. There's mold, there's sleep, there's all sorts of things that can cause bloating. I don't really know all the details of what you're doing, but you could try. I'm not against anyone trying, intermittent fasting or doing things here and there, so you could see what works best. If you already have leaky gut or issues there. It doesn't heal overnight, but bone broth and glutamine and things like that can help your gut. Tiff says she just started taking creatine as well. Great. Is this a Care Bear shirt? No, it's a Curl Bear shirt. These are not the Care Bears. These are the Curl Bears. They're all curling. Curl Bears are better than Care Bears. Curl Bears are goated. This was the original design for the show. This was the original show. This was the original cartoon. But then they decided that, you know, Curl Bears might be a little bit too niche for the audience. So they went with Care Bears. I don't know. I mean, Care Bears were popular, but the Curl Bears would have, the original design would have been much better. The Curl Bears are goated. Mark says, could have had a generation of jacked kids. I know. Huge fail. Huge fail. The real one. I got a question. Can I eat as many times as I want as long as I'm working out? It's not about eating as many times, and it's not about just eating. It's about eating the right foods that are not causing you inflammation, that are fueling your body, proper training, proper programming. If you guys are interested and you're watching and you're not sure what to do, join us over at swolenormousx.com. Join the fam. Download the Swolenormous app and get started with our programming because we have it all there in one spot. That way you have easy access to all the tools that you need. Matt Productions, can you take creatine before and after a workout? Sure. It doesn't really matter when you take creatine, but I like it. I've been playing around with it, trying it before bed, but I'll take it in the morning. I'll take it before, during a workout, and sometimes I'll take a little bit at night. So I take it 3 or 4 times a day. I spread it out a little bit. You can experiment. If you have any indigestion or issues with creatine, it could be the type you're taking, and it could be how much, and it could be, who knows? So you can play around with it. Anytime you're starting a new supplement or something like that, it's like, oh, 1 scoop is 5 grams. Don't just take like 15 grams. Take 2.5, see how you feel. Take another 2.5 later, see how you feel. Some people have issues with certain brands. Some people don't. Have I tried turkesterone, Papa? No, I have not. I've heard the name, but I don't know what that is. Yeah, anyone that spams will be muted and banned. So if you want to stick around, don't spam the chat. That's common sense. Nick says, don't eat like Sam Sulik. Mark says, Sam Sulik eats total shit and takes a ton of sauce. I was surprised he's in his late 20s. Is he in his late 20s? I mean, dude looks like 45, but yeah, you take a lot of, look, anabolics, they age you like crazy. They age you like crazy. I don't think he's that old. I thought he was like 25 or something. 23. Yeah. Seems like a nice guy, but definitely, hopefully he makes 35. You're taking that much stuff that young. Yeah. He doesn't look healthy at all. But of course, you know, people that follow him, they're not looking to be healthy. They're looking to get jacked and like, wow, he's 22, he's 23, and I could be that big. Yeah, if you take ungodly amounts of anabolic steroids. Yeah, his diet's garbage too. from everything I've seen. Last chance for questions. Drop in the comments. Last chance. Going once, going twice. We're going to move on. Thanks for being here. If you're on TikTok, come and watch the rest of the show over on Rumble and YouTube. We're going to get more questions going on over there. We do have a lot of spam today, so unfortunately, people are being retarded. And I said that word, so now we're going to sign off before we get banned. But thanks for being here. Rumble, YouTube, at The Daily Swole. Link is in the bio. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Close it before I get banned for saying the word retarded. There was a lot of spam going on over there. All right, so let's continue. Papa Swole, how much does Rufus weigh nowadays? He's like 115, 120. He's giving me sexy eyes. Hi, Tainty Boy. Mr. Meats. Oh, we gotta talk about that. Tainty Man, very proud, by the way. If there's any questions, you could drop him. Last chance. We're going to move on to Balls Deep. So he's like 115, 120. Rufus, the Tainty Man, guess what, fam? He got a kill yesterday. Tainty Man got a kill. Tainty Man got a kill yesterday. He got a kill. He got an iguana yesterday. Tore that thing apart. Tainty Man got an iguana. He was so excited. So very proud of himself. I let him out and he runs. I see him run under the tarp into the gym. He just sprints into the gym like, Rufus. And I go and looking for him. I look for him and I don't know where he is. And he's not returning. And he's not answering me. So I'm like yelling, I'm like, Rufus, come. And then I look in the gym and I hear like a little rustling all the way in the corner, the back corner of the gym. He's buried in dirt. And I look over and he's just like, his paws and just mouth around an iguana. Like just going. And then he looks up like this. And then I'm like, Rufus, back up. And he's behind me like looking. He's like, yeah, I get it. That motherfucker. He's like, all excited, dirt all the way up his arms. Yeah, so I had to throw it out. But the good thing is, I mean, he has good recall. So, after a couple times, like he got off of it, which is great. I don't want him getting sick or something like that. But good boy. He protected the keep. He protected the gym. He's a good boy. Yeah, he got a kill yesterday. Very nice. Very nice. Very exciting. Very exciting. I told Mama Swole, I said, I want to take the tail. And then like petrify it and hang it on the wall, make like some sort of plaque where we just add body parts of animals of his kills over time. So we're going to have like, iguana tail. We'll have a squirrel tail. We'll have just like all these different markers, taking scalps. Right, Tainty Boy? Right, Bubba? That's a good boy. Tainty Man got a kill. Yeah, iguanas are fast as shit too. They're fast as shit. Oof. Our dog did that to a skunk. Oof. That's not good. That's not good, because then the dog, oof. Yeah, well, at least iguanas don't do that kind of stuff. They don't scent. Eesh. Gnarly. That must have been a nasty cleanup. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Time to go balls deep.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's deep.
All right, I thought this was hilarious. We got a couple things we want to share. This is a great AI picture. If you don't know, Trump levied all these tariffs and, raised tariffs on China, and China returned, and the market was like, oh, freaking out. But this is classic Donald Trump art of the deal. Big ask, set the stage, the big hammer, and then you pull back, maybe readjust, negotiate, and it's a tactic. That's why the market dipped and the market pumped. And you have Xi Jinping reading Trump art of the deal, and then you have Trump on the right reading the art of war. So this just cracked me up, so I decided to share it. Been posting a lot of stuff on X, so I thought this was hilarious. So definitely big America, big win so far. Art of the deal. And I posted this yesterday. So like all the time, everyone's like, what happened? What happened? And I was like, literally everyone today. And this is the GIF. It's a clip of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the escape room episode, which is one of my favorites. Holy shit. Art of the deal. Art of the deal. If you love the show, you know this scene. And it was like literally everyone. Everyone was like, oh my God, art of the deal. It was literally just art of the deal. Textbook, art of the deal. All right, let's move on. We got more stuff. CNN misgendered a they, them on live TV. Ooh, let's watch this clip. I heard part of it and I knew what it was going to be about, so I saved it. So let's watch it together. This is, I guess, some CNN town hall with Bernie Sanders. I don't know how this guy is still alive. It's impressive. It's impressive. Who the fuck is still listening to Bernie Sanders talk? Anyway, let's check it out.
Paul, we're back with Senator Bernie Sanders. I want to introduce Grace Thomas. She's a local civil rights attorney. She's a Democrat. Grace?
They, them pronouns, actually. Thank you.
Oh.
Good evening, Senator Sanders. Polling and turnout data indicate that men of all racial demographics are turning away from the Democratic Party. But of course...
They, them pronouns, actually. I've been like, what? They, them pronouns, actually. This is a woman. And obviously, this is perfect because obviously anyone who watches CNN uses pronouns because you're a fucking idiot. If you still watch CNN, you're an idiot. Why is my mouth skipping? My mouse is not sliding properly. Happens once in a while. There we go. Bernie looks forward like, they, them pronouns. I think I'm a woman also. But the question is, do you wear baby onesies? What are your thoughts on baby onesies?
We're back with Senator Bernie Sanders. I want to introduce Grace Thomas. She's a local civil rights attorney. She's a Democrat. Grace?
They, them pronouns, actually. Thank you.
Oh, you're mentally retarded. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, PK says, I love how she just corrects them like it's normal. They, them pronouns, actually. Oh, you're mentally deranged. But what do you feel about, what's your thought about baby onesies? If you were to put on a baby onesies, would it say, unvaccinated, unafraid? What are your thoughts about baby onesies that are anti-big pharma? What are your thoughts on that? Baby onesies. My name is Bernie Sanders, and I'm obsessed with baby onesies. Baby onesies. Oh, God. All right. We're going to watch this together. This might be the greatest thing I've ever seen on the internet. So AI is better than you think it is. It's better than you think it is. And I want to present to you possibly the greatest creation ever by AI to this point. Trump, the anime. It's about a minute. Let's enjoy.
死んだは初めて俺に伝えている。絶望の匂いだ。面白いこと見せようか。ほら、こんなに家賃が多すぎて。
お父さん。
あかん。
ドナルド君はまだ死ぬ時じゃないでしょ。
アメリカ、万歳。ファイト。
絶対負けないよ。
何度つらいとかで。
ゼロ。だってまだサンキュー言ってないでしょ。一回も言ってください。
おい、仲良くしてね。この世界、季節にいけるかな。昔グレートだ。おおきに。 またグレートになるかも。さ、有名人が誰かのマンコを掴んでさ、そう見放せるで。
How awesome is that? Oh my God, I would watch that. That was actually a remarkably great summary of the last, 8 months or so, wasn't it? The last year? That was a great summary. I guess it was the last year. The subtitles are great. If you just watched it, I'm not going to read all of it, but watch that video. It's on my X account. You can also just replay the podcast. But at the end, he goes, you can take hold of someone's vagina. They just let you do it. That's right. They let you do it. The subtitles are great. I would totally watch that. I almost want to watch that. I'll watch that. I'm going to watch that again. Not here. I'm not going to play it again, but I would watch that again. Oh, wow. That's great. Make America anime again. Trump is even making anime great again. Oh, where is that? No, that's what I want to do. I want to share it. Let's see. Hold on. Was that End Wokeness that did that? Oh, I hit on... where'd it go? Oh, I hit undo repost. Let me find it. Oh, this is great. Wait. Trump anime. Oh, it was Autism Capital. That's what I want to do. Make anime great again. Anime is great. Let's get the American flag. USA, 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 USA. It's the calm, almost fatherly tone he says it in that kills me. Yeah, right? He's like, you can grab a woman by his vagina. They let you do it. It's so great. Trump is making anime great again. Anime is great. Fucking awesome. God, that was so satisfying. All right, let's take some videos. Pick a number 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, or 3. I'll play a short one first. This is called Is Plus Size Problematic? 1, 2, or 3. Drop in the comments.
What's in the box?
I got to run to an appointment, so we got about 10, 15 minutes.
Plus size problematic. I would like to hear your take on that.
I don't think the term
Jesus.
plus size is problematic at all, and I will tell you why.
Who ate Selena Gomez? Jesus Cristo.
A lot of thin women have so much internalized fat phobia. When you hear someone being called fat or someone being called plus size, you immediately have like a visceral ick reaction. You're like, oh my God, I hate that. I would never want to call you fat. I would never want to call you plus size. And so the question that you need to ask yourself is, why do you think those terms are negative? Because they're not.
It looks like Selena Gomez, right? It looks like someone ate Selena Gomez. Right? It looks like someone ate Selena Gomez. All right, Loretta, number 2. This is called Liberate the Fat. Loretta.
What's in the box?
Loretta.
It's wild to me that fat people will continue to talk about fat liberation and everybody shits on them. And then a thin white person says something and people are like, you know what? Yes. And here's the thing. I love that other than people are talking about fat liberation. We all will be liberated if we get rid of fat phobia and anti-fatness. And I want everyone to have the same love and respect and care for the fat people screaming this and that have been screaming this for decades now as they do when thin folks say it as well. And I know why people listen more to thin people who talk about anti-fatness. It's because when we see somebody talking about something that matters to them or that like talking about a group that they belong to, we immediately discredit them because we believe that they're too close to the subject. This is an important reminder to know that being close to the subject means that lived experience and lived realities are showcasing how horrible the situation is. So listen to lived experience just as much as you listen to statistics, data analysis, and other things from other folks that you believe are more credited in the space.
Matt Damon.
Liberate the fat. Liberate the fat. Liberate the fat.
Shut up, bitch!
All right, moving right along. It doesn't get more sane. Fat phobia is real. Number 1. Who called number 1? Who called number 1? We had a couple. We had Cerny wanted number 1. Cerny El Goat, number 1. Fat phobia is real. Cerny to the corner. Cerny, Loretta, everyone's in the corner today.
So as someone who's 100 pounds overweight, I used to think that fat phobia or someone treating you differently for your weight was a myth. Because I had never had someone be rude to me, at least in person, for my weight. Online is a totally different story. But I've been noticing lately, so I'm working out with my friend who, she's in really great shape. She's training for a bikini bodybuilding competition, and she's gorgeous. So it's obvious that when we're at the gym, men are going to come up and talk to her. But what's astounded me is that these men will come up to her and have like 5-minute conversations with her, and they don't even look at me or acknowledge that I exist. They'll be talking to her, and it's seriously like they don't even look at me, like I'm not there. And I just can't imagine if the roles were reversed. I would never go up and talk to someone and have a conversation with them and not acknowledge someone next to them. And that to me shows that it's like if you are overweight, you're kind of treated like you're not a real human sometimes.
Jesus Christ. Why did that have to be so fucking loud at the end? What the hell was that? Oh my God. That was awful. That was awful. Ugh. All right. Well, anyway, let's do one more. Sorry for that ending. I didn't realize it was going. Sorry for your ear holes.
What's in the box?
All right, making weight loss your personality. Let's do one more. One more, and then we're going to go make some sick gains if you haven't been making them already right now. You better be in the fucking gym.
Fat phobia is an issue that affects women, obviously, more. It's compounded by patriarchy. It's compounded by racism. It's compounded by white supremacy. It's compounded by transphobia. All of those things make being fat harder in the world, especially.
Yeah. Men pretending to be women and racism affects like fat people. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
As a woman, a femme person, someone that is not a...
Wait, you should just say as a woman, as a femme person? Women, not only do you not have a vagina, not only do you only have a front hole, you are a femme person. So there's no such thing as women anymore. You're just femme people. The femme people are back. Sounds like an anime. Was it the femme people? Hi.
Especially as a woman, a femme person, someone that is not a cis man. And I want to be really careful when I talk about this because I'm retarded. I don't blame women for wanting to be thin. I don't.
Femme people. Nope, femme people.
Are there any women here today?
Don't dead name women. It's femme people.
Blame women for getting weight loss surgery. I don't blame women for taking diet pills. I don't.
I do.
What I blame is the systems in place that make it hard for women to be fat, hard for women to stay fat in the social fabric of our lives in America. And I know that there's research to support this idea, so please do give me sources if you have them. But I think people, women, especially on this app, that make their weight loss and their weight loss journey their entire personality, there is a correlation in that with access, class, and education and sexuality.
You know what? Look, if you're trying to make a point, honestly, if you're making a video, make a point in the video. Make a point in the video. You don't have to list every single... You have to list every single, what would you call it? Every single intersectional, every single principle. It's like she just read a woke-tard list of the worst, stupidest things you could possibly talk about and was like, this is why I feel bad about my body, because I'm fat and I'm mentally retarded, and it hurts my feelings when these things happen. I don't even know what the point was. And I'm being honest. I don't even know what the point was. Does anyone know what the point was? What was the point of that? What was the purpose? I don't know. Let's do this throwback. Holy shit. Jesus Christ.
Okay, just imagine with me for a moment.
I don't know. That actually looked like a haggard old lady. Now I realize it's a man.
That's not your mother, it's a man, baby!
So, like, let's say Jesus has some free time, like just an hour on a weekend, not on a Sunday, and he's like, I'm gonna come back to Earth. And he sees that it's like really highly populated, maybe overpopulated, and he's like, you know what? Procreation's not working right now, so we're gonna take a little hiatus.
We're not overpopulated, we're underpopulated, so
Everyone should be homosexual.
What the fuck?
As a straight man, would you be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna suck dick because I don't want to be a sinner?
What the fuck?
Oh, these people are so fucking insane. Mental illness, bring back the institutions. Let's do another one. Double up. Double or nothing, fam. Double or nothing. Last one.
Now that Trump has been reelected, what are we black educators going to do?
I don't know. Maybe do your job.
What's the plan? Because
maybe teach them fucking math. Can you teach them something? Look at her face. Look at your stupid fucking face.
I'm not with the shits and giggles of Trump children. I'm not.
The shits and giggles? Is she peeing?
So black educators who didn't vote for Trump, what are we doing?
I don't know. Realizing that you're retarded?
I know you're not retarded, but what are you, Down syndrome?
I mean, because right now, I just...
rest in peace,
give a
Norm.
fuck. Who care?
What? Oh my God. An educator? Did you just use ebonics and you did the fuck? Did you just say that word and you're supposed to be an educator? Homeschool your kids? I just the fuck. Jesus Christ. My goodness.
Matt Damon.
All right, fam. Thanks for being here. Let's give away today's Swole card. And by the way, tomorrow, what are you, Down syndrome? Tomorrow we have an overtime segment. We'll have a brand new driving while gaining, so it's going to be awesome. Join the fam today. SwoleNormousX.com. Get access to our brand new master classes, all our programs, yoga, meditation, so much more. Join SwoleNormousX.com. Yay. Join us. Join the fam. All right, hashtag Swole season. Let's give this card away. Falcon. Oh, there you go. All right. Thank you, Bird. Swole season. Swole season. Oh, we got a winner. We got a schwinner. And he's going to need it after all the weight he's been under. It is Marquise from Chirac. Congratulations. Mark's been doing a lot of plowing. He's been under a lot of stress. Mark's been under a lot of stress. He's been weighed down, so to speak. He's had a lot of pressure on him lately. So we are saying thank you, Mark, for doing the untenable. It is absolutely unbelievable the effort that you have been putting out there. All the pressure, the weight of the world on your shoulders and on your face. Poor Mark needs a break. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Mark, Swole card 3261 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. Fam, thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow for the FEFcast tomorrow morning. Plus, we have a brand new Drive While Gaining with overtime. It's going to be exciting. Very excited about that. So be there. Check out the Curl Bears merch. Check out the My Swole Pony. 20% off everything over at papaswolio.com. We got membership specials going on over at SwoleNormousX.com. Download the app. Like the show. Share. 5-star review. Spotify, Apple Podcasts. All the things. I just want to be like, all the things. Do them. If you got a little free time, leave a 5-star review. Drop a comment. Hit the like button. Subscribe. All that good stuff. Fam. Thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace, McGee's, Deuce Magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't laugh and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in a fanny pack, couple hundred in a Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint you. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Ay, yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets.